Hi, this is Hardball Retro. Welcome to the Retrodome. Today we'll be playing a game using the 1976 season disc that I created for MicroLeague Baseball. This is the Commodore 64 version, and give you a brief synopsis of the season disc creation process. So basically, I'm taking the top 15 batters and top 10 pitchers on each team, and that's based on I'm assigning them to the teams that they were on, that the players were on for opening day, or basically the first team that they appeared on. Uh, so if you see some players that you know were traded mid-season or released and signed by another team, so forth, they're going to appear on the first team that they played for in 1976. If you look at the description for this video, you'll see a link to an article on my website that was how to create and edit teams in MicroLeague Baseball, and there's going to be a link there under season discs. You can download this disc and many others from that location, as well as I'm going to be sharing these season discs as I create them with the MicroLeague Baseball Forever website. So go ahead and check that out. Um, so yeah, today we'll be playing 76. We're gonna pick the Cubs and the Giants, and so let's go ahead and get started here. Let me make sure I have the right. I'm using the Vice emulator for Commodore 64. Um, so I want to make sure I have the right disk attached to drive 8. And let's see, that should be the box score disk here. Just selecting it. Where is it? There it is. Okay, and so we do play a game. And of course, now it's prompting me for the game disk. So now I got to insert that into drive 8. Let's see. That is this one. Okay, got it. Press return. The nice thing with the emulator is they have a warp mode option, so you can speed up the disk drive access. But when you're selecting, changing lineups and so forth, you want to take it out of warp mode. Otherwise, the keyed entries are too quick. All right, so N to start a new game. All right, that's the default teams that come with MicroLeague Baseball for the Commodore 64. And we're going to now attach my 1976 season disc. There we go. We press enter to look at the teams on that disc. And let's see, I'll be the Cubs, I guess. Return. And we're going to play at San Francisco. And that'll be computer managed. Okay. No designated hitter. N. All right, now it's looking for the stat compiler disk again. We will bring that, attach that here. Pretty sure you don't see when I do the attach the little pop-up window because I have it focused on the other, the actual emulator window here. So my apologies, you don't see as I'm searching for the disk here among my MicroLeague disks here. There it is. Okay. Press enter, press return. All right, so that's coming up now. There we go. All right, so I've got Rick Russell And we'll allow him to be the starting pitcher for the Cubs. And you can also see down at the bottom of the screen on the bench, that's the other pitchers on the team, on the staff here. That's Bruce Suter's rookie year. If you press S, see more stats, you can see that he had 10 saves. And you can see here complete games, saves, walks, strikeouts. Okay, so I've got my starting pitcher selected for Chicago. And for the Giants, I'm going to put John Count Montefusco in here. And just cycle through the pitchers on the bottom. There we go. Cubbies lineup. Rick Monday, Jose Cardinal, Bill Madlock, Jerry Morales, Joe Wallace, I believe it is, Manny Trio, Steve Swisher, Mick Kelleher, and Rick Russell batting ninth. I've got Andre Thornton on the bench. Cycle through the bench players there. All right, finished. Okay, got Giants lineup: Von Joshua, Daryl Thomas, Gary Sarge Matthews, Bobby Mercer, Willie Montanez, Chris Spire, Ken Reitz, Dave Rader is the catcher, and Montefusco batting ninth. That looks fine to me. Herndon on the bench there. Jack Clark, his rookie year. Well, he came up for a cup of coffee here. Johnny LeMaster. All right, and we're done. So let's get started here. And I mention this in every MicroLeague video. First thing you want to do when the prompt appears is press R, so you don't have to watch the players running on and off the field. It becomes pretty tedious after the first time or two that you see it. Okay, here we go. Leading off is Rick Monday facing John Montefusco. Okay, press R, no running to dugout. For offense, just to swing away, you can press 0 or return. Okay, bounding ball left side could be tough. That ball had eyes. Clean single for Monday, and we've got our leadoff man on base. That'll bring up Jose Cardinal. So with a runner on base, you can do a number of things here. So if I know that the base runner is quick, I can choose to press 1, which is swing away but run aggressively, and 2 is the opposite of that. Is if you have a slower runner and you want to be cautious on the base paths, you would press 2. There's other options for sack bunt, steal, hit and run, so forth. So I'm going to press 2 because Monday is not quick. Hard grounder to the right side. Montanez fields it. Rifle throw to second. And the throw to first in time. 3-6-3 double play. So Monday's erased. Cardinal, close play at first, but he's out. 2 down for the Cubbies. And that will bring up Bill Madlock. And Madlock does what he does. Line shot. And Madlock decides not to go. That's just going to be a base hit, as Mercer cut it off pretty quickly there. Morales Let's do 2. 3-2 fastball. And he draws the walk. Okay. Pair of runners aboard, but there's 2 outs. And that brings up Joe Wallace. And Joe's just going to swing away. Little blooper to shallow left. But it hangs up there, and Matthews makes the catch. Side retired. Bottom of the first. Rick Russell, Big Daddy on the mound. Von Joshua, the batter. We're going to throw him a slider. Easy fly ball to center, and Wallace makes the catch. 1 down. MicroLeague was not the first baseball game I played on a computer or a console. That would probably, console side would have been Major League Baseball for the Intellivision. 1-0 curveball to Daryl Thomas. Check swing roller on the left side. Madlock fires across the diamond in time. Where was I? Major League Baseball for the Intellivision or home run for the Atari. Computer side, I think, was probably Star League Baseball, and may or may not have played SSI Computer Baseball in there. But once I got my hands on MicroLeague, I spent a ton of time with this. Created a lot of franchise great type of teams. And the side is retired. We go to the top of the second. Manny Trio, the batter, swinging away. Routine fly ball to right, and that's playable. Mercer makes the catch. Steve Swisher takes his cuts. Hard belt down the left field line, maybe extra bases. That's in there. He rounds first. And no, he heads back. Nice throw. All right, base hit for Swish. And Mick Kelleher, the batter. And he's swinging away. Hard belt down the right field line. That's going to be in there. Swisher heading for third. And he'll make it easily. All right. Runners on the corners for Rick Russell. Now, could try a squeeze bunt here, but we're going to swing away. He hits a high fly up the left field alley. Okay, the runner tags. Joshua pulls it in. And Swisher scores, and we've got a 1-0 ball game. Cubbies on top. All right, so 2 down now. Kelleher on first. Rick Monday, the batter. Kelleher on first. I don't think he has much speed. We're going to go with a 2 here. Run safely. Texas Leaguer down the left field line. It might curve foul, but it might not curve foul. And it's in there. That's going to be a double for Monday. All right. Jose Cardinal with a chance to knock in a pair here. Got Montefusco on the ropes. And Cardinal, we're going to do a run aggressively. Fly ball to left. And that's going to do it here. Can of corn for Matthews. All right, but the Cubbies take a 1-0 lead on the sac fly by Russell. And Bobby Mercer comes to the plate. There's a slider to Mercer. Lazy fly ball to right. That's playable. Morales pulls it in. So just to make mention, where there's players with multiple first initial last names, I'll extend it out to 2 initials or 3 or whatever's necessary. So Jerry and Jose Morales, Lance and Larry Parrish, so LAN Parrish, LAR Parrish, and so forth. There's a number of players that fall into that scenario. Curveball to Montanez. Pops it up in foul ground. Catcher's going back towards the screen. Swisher holds it in. 2 away. Chris Spire, the batter. Fastball. 1-0 fastball is popped up on the left side. And Kelleher pulls it in. That'll do it. Top of 3. Madlock leading off. Against the count, Montefusco. There's a hard liner to right. Clean single. So just for giggles, since this is an exhibition game, Morales, we're going to try a hit and run. And if memory serves, that's the number 4 here. So here we go. Let's see, there he goes. Oh, it's a pitch out. Easy peg to second. And he's out of there. On the money. Yeah, I guess that was a bad idea in hindsight, but since we're just playing an exhibition, figured I'd show you the hit and run here. Didn't work out. Morales, 1-2 curve, and strike 3. All right, so 2 down. That'll bring up Joe Wallace. He's batting from the left side, swinging away. Routine fly to right center. And Mercer going to get over there. Makes the catch, and we go head to the bottom of the 3rd with the Cubbies up 1-0. Cubs 6 hits. Giants have yet to reach safely on a base hit. And there's a routine grounder down to 3rd, fielded by Madlock. Throw to 1st in time. Dave Rader, line drive to right center. That's going to break up Russell's no-hitter. So I jinxed it there. And that'll bring up the pitcher, John Montefusco. We're going to throw him a changeup. 1-2 changeup. Oh, he's going to get a piece of this one. Bouncer on the left side. And he boots it. Madlock is charged with a 1-base error. 2 runners aboard, 1 out for Von Joshua. Fastball. Bouncer on the left side. Kelleher over to second in time. Could be 2. Yes. Double play. All right, we head to the top of the 4th. Cubs ahead, 1-0. Manny Trio leading off for the visitors, and he's going to draw a base on balls. Steve Swisherlicious. Swinging away. Little blooper to shallow right. That's going to be caught by Mr. Mercer here. Snares it. Kelleher, the batter. Montanez picks it up. Rifle throw to second in time. They may get 2. No. They do not get 2. So I do have several articles on my website, hardballretro.com, for MicroLeague. There's one for MicroLeague Baseball. I have a combination article which covers MicroLeague Baseball 2 through 4, and an article on MicroLeague Baseball 6.0, which was Sports Illustrated Presents MicroLeague Baseball 6.0, and for some reason, there was never a MicroLeague Baseball 5. I'm not sure if I ever determined why that was. Nope, side is retired. We struck out. Russell struck out there to end the inning. All right, Daryl Thomas, the batter. Changeup, routine grounder to second. That's going to be fielded by Trio. Over to first for the out. Curveball, Matthews. Hard grounder back through the box. Might be trouble, and it's through for a base hit. So this version of MicroLeague, generic stadium, no ballpark factors. So there are a couple of, I don't want to say issues, but there are definitely some things that were added in later games. I guess as the years progressed and computers, um, additional memory, additional hard drive space that allowed them to expand the options within a number of these games. So for one of the earliest games on the market, I think was only preceded on the computer side by SSI Computer Baseball and Computer Status Pro Baseball, and I think that was it as far as like the simulation baseball games. Topped ground ball on the right side. Fields it cleanly, and he got him. But definitely, this was one of the front runners in computer baseball simulations in the early to mid '80s. We're going to throw a heater to Spire. 2 runners aboard here. Popped up in foul ground. I think Swisher's going to get to this one. And he does. All right, top of 5. 1-0. Russell's sac fly, the only RBI in the game. Rick Monday, the batter. 2-2 curve. And he's caught looking. Jose Cardinal, the batter. Topped grounder on the right side. And that's scooped by Montanez. He's going to take it himself. And that's 2 away. 2 quick outs for Montefusco. Madlock. Swinging away. There's a liner to right center. Joshua's going for it. And he makes the catch. Bottom of 5, 1 zip. Tight ball game here. Pitcher's duel between Russell and Montefusco. Reitz is the batter. Ken Reitz, the third baseman, fly ball up the left field alley. Wallace has a beat on it. He's got it. All right, Dave Rader. Giants backstop, hitting from the left side. Fastball. Liner down the left field line. That's going to be maybe extra bases. And Rader decides not to go. That's a base hit. It's only the 3rd hit of the day off Russell. We've got the pitcher batting here. Do we want to do... let's see. Trying to remember. There's one that's in at the corners. I think it's 6. And then we do the pitch. We're going to do a slider. He tries to bunt. Spinning bunt towards first. And the sacrifice is going to be successful. All right. So sacrifice bunt by Montefusco gets the runner down to second. But there are 2 down, and Von Joshua's the batter. And we're going to give him a curveball. Line shot to deep left. Cardinal on his horse. Oh, that one's off the wall. It's going to carry him towards the left fielder. Cardinal is having trouble. He boots it out there. Oh, Joshua's digging for third. He's going to be in there. Three bagger. Wow. Tie ball game, 1-1. And Daryl Thomas can drive in the go-ahead run here. I'm going to throw him a changeup. 3-1. Oh, ball four. So Russell in a bit of trouble here. All right. Sarge Matthews with runners at the corners and two down. Slider. Hard grounder between first and second. Trio knocks it down. Routine throw to second. Got him. Side retired, but it's a 1-1 ball game. All right. Now we've got Jerry Morales batting here. Bouncer through the box. Spire knocks it down. Throw to first in time. One away. Joe Wallace, 3-1 slider. Ball four. Okay. Manny Trio. Towering pop up on the right side. And Montanez settles under it and makes the catch. Two down. Wallace on first. So I'm going to actually, let's do this. 9, I believe. Yeah, there we go. All right, so I can see more stats. Other team. When I look at the Cubbies here, it's going to let me do that. Sometimes it's a little fussy here. Let's see. There we go. All right. So Wallace, I wanted to check his. He only has 3 steals. I've got no one on the bench that's fast. So never mind. I was going to maybe hit and run or straight steal, but Wallace is not fast. Cardinal, Madlock, and Trio would have been the ideal base runners in this situation. All right, so we're going to back out of this. Return to the ball game here. There we go. Swisher is just going to swing away then. 2-2 fastball. Texas leaguer to shallow left. Could be tough. And that's a base hit. We've got runners on first and second here. Kelleher the batter. So this might be a pinch hitting opportunity here. And let's go back here to our lineup. That was 9 to get to the lineup, by the way. You can find online if you don't have the old MicroLeague user manual. You can find them online. So what am I looking at here? Kelleher, 228 batting average, 0 and 22. Not much of a hitter. Thornton, 194, 11 and 38. Wow. Not a lot of great options here. I do have Rosello, can play short. Looks like Sperring can play there a little bit. Trio could move over. Not gaining a whole lot here. Like to save, even though Thornton is a sub 200 hitter power-wise, I think we'll save him for later. Let's go with, and his batting average is about the same, but we're going to do this. Pete Lecoq is going to bat for Kelleher, because he's a lefty, and I just have to remember to swap him out on defense here. All right. Do a little warp mode action to speed that up. There we go. All right. Pete Lecoq, the batter. Manager is going to the mound, and they're going to talk it over, and they're going to leave John Montefusco in the ball game. Here's the pitch. Lazy fly to shallow left. And this is a nice feature that it actually reminds you that you made a lineup change and you might want to check your defense here. So that was, let's see, Lecoq. You know what? Let's keep him in the game at first. You know, that's interesting. They showed him batting from the right side there. I guess was replacing Kelleher, who was a right-handed batter. That a little bug in the game. That they didn't move the batter to the left side, pinch hitter. Interesting. All right. So let's see. If I want him to play first, then Monday's gonna move. Switch fielding, and now we're gonna move Monday to center field. Nope, not Cardinal. Hold on. Monday and Wallace, fielding wise. Okay. And yeah, let's do that. 5 is going to be Mr. Rosello. And pitchers, do we want to warm up somebody? Sure, why not? Let's warm up Darrell Knowles, warming up in the pen. And we're finished. Now we'll go back to the ball game. All right. Bobby Mercer. Russell delivers the changeup to Mercer. Hard grounder down to first. Pete Lecoq fields it. And there we go. Got him in there for his defense. Little trivia, Pete Lecoq is the blanking here. Peter Marshall's kid. Peter Marshall from Hollywood Squares. Montanez. Top grounder to the right side. And Lecoq knocks it down, takes it himself, and he's out by a step. So 2 quick outs on grounders down to first base. And Chris Spire, the hitter, curveball. And the whiff. All right, top of 7. Montefusco facing Russell. And here is a pinch hitting opportunity, although it's a 1-1 game. Russell's only allowed 4 hits. Russell's gone 6 strong. We're going to leave him in. 1-1 fastball. Sharp grounder past the mound. Thomas knocks it down. Strong peg to first. He's out. I thought about pinch hitting for him, but don't have a lot of strong hitters on the bench. And like I said, I want to save Thornton if I need some power off the bench. So that was my thought process there. Monday, high fly to left center, but not deep enough. Matthews pulls it in. 2 down. And Cardinal. High bouncer down to third. Reitz scoops it. Rifle throw to first. They got him. All right, we go to the bottom of the 7th here. Ken Reitz, the batter. We're going to throw him a slider. Oh, ball 4. Reeds is aboard. All right. That'll bring up Dave Rader. Here's the curveball to Rader. Bunted down towards third. Madlock picks it up, rifles it to first in time. But that's a sacrifice, and they've got a runner on second now. Giants do with 1 away. Oh, there we go. Pinch hitter for Montefusco is Herndon. So we do have an open base, but I'd rather not put another runner on at this point. We're going to throw him a changeup. 1-2 changeup. And that was the right call. Strike 3. All right, 2 away. Von Joshua, the batter. We're going to throw him a curveball. Nope, changeup. Changeup, and it's a fly ball down the right field line. And Jerry Morales hauls it in. Side is retired. We head to the top of the 8th. And Gary Lavelle is the new pitcher. All right, Madlock. Jerry Morales due up. And then I think Rosello. All right, Madlock facing the lefty. Topped grounder down to first base. Fontanez scoops it, takes it himself. He's out. No split stats is another feature that's omitted from first edition of MicroLeague here. I believe the first game with split stats was probably Earl Weaver Baseball in 1987. Okay, Morales on offense here. Long blast to left center. It might be gone. And it might not be gone. Matthews makes the catch near the warning track. He gave that one a ride, but did not have the distance. All right, here's Rosello. He's going to swing away. Routine grounder in the hole. Shortstop. Spire fields it. Strong peg to first in time. Lavelle retires the Cubs 1-2-3 in the top of the 8th. And we head to the bottom of the 8th. And I've had Daryl Knowles warming in the bullpen for quite some time here, so let's fix that. Bullpen. Right. The old warp mode thing here. There we go. Pitchers. Bullpen. End warm-ups. All right, before his arm falls off there. Sorry about that. Daryl Knowles. And we're going to get Mr. Suter up here. And that's it. Okay. So leading off for San Fran is Darryl Thomas. There's a fastball. There's a hard liner into the left field corner. Oh, Cardinal. It's off his glove. 2-base error. That could be costly. So Giants with the lead runner aboard. Matthews. Here's the pitch. We're going to give him a slider. He tries to bunt. Spinning bunt towards first. Lecoq picks it up. Strong peg to first in time. Bunting with Sarge Matthews, but they advance the runner. Interesting call there. We have Mercer and Montanez. Let's see what I want to do. Pick your poison here, right? We could bring the infield in at the corners, maybe. I don't even know if that makes sense. Or we could put Mercer aboard and hope for a double play out of Montanez. Montanez had really pretty decent numbers here in 76, though. So, I mean, the only reason Thomas is on third is the two base error. All right, let's get. Let's see. I think 7. What does 7 do? Try to remember infield in if it's 5 or 7. I think it's 7. And fastball. 2-2 fastball. Check swing. Got him. Mercer with the strikeout. And impressive gutsy pitch there by Russell. 2 down now. Montanez. We could pitch around Montanez and pitch to Spire here, which I think is what we're going to do. We're going to walk him. 8 is intentional walk, so Montanez trots to first. That might be a risky move, but let's see if this pays off or not. Curveball to Spire. Line drive to center. And that's a base hit. That is going to pay off. Monday fields it cleanly, a base hit. Throw to third. Daryl Thomas scores. Montanez chugging to third, and he is pegged. But San Fran takes the 2-1 lead as we go to the 9th. Top of 9. Cubs have Trio, Swisher, and I think I might be Pete Lecoq there. Yeah. All right, facing Lavelle. So Trio swings away. Liner to the right side. That's going to be caught. 1 down. Thomas hauls it in. Yeah, we might lose it on that 2-base error. It was costly, as suspected. Swisher batting. And that's a fly ball down the right field line. It looks deep enough, but it's not deep enough. Mercer hauls it in. 2 down. We're going to bat for Pete Lecoq here. We're not going to let him hit with the lefty-lefty matchup. We are going to pinch hit, so 9. And we have Suter warming up. So we can, let's see here. Let's go to pitchers first. Let's end our bullpen action. And let's go back to our lineup. And batting from the right side. Well, this might be where we take our swing with Thornton, right? It's not like we have anything better on the bench here, so let's take a shot at it. Andre Thornton. 194 average, but 11 dingers. All right. I'm going to go for broke here. See if we can tie it up on one swing. If not, this ball game might be over. All right. Thornton's going to swing away, and yes, that is a bug in the game here. You've got the batter hitting from the left side, but Thornton is a right-handed hitter. Here we go. High fly ball to left. That's going to do it. Matthews pulls it in. Side retired. That's the ball game. San Francisco 2, Chicago 1. All right, let's look at the box score here. Not a whole lot to look at offensively. Rick Monday with a pair of hits. Bill Madlock with 2. Swisher with 2. Kelleher had a hit. And Russell with the sac fly, the only RBI for Chicago. Do N for next page. Let's see. Von Joshua knocked in a run with a hit. Spire, RBI. Dave Rader, 2 for 2. Sarge Matthews with a hit. Not much else going on. Daryl Thomas scored that run late on after that 2-base error. Russell goes the distance, 8 innings, 5 hits, 3 walks, 3 Ks, 2 runs, but only one of them earned. And he gets the loss hung on him, but not really deserving of a loss. Montefusco goes 7 hits allowed, 3 walks, 3 Ks, 1 earned run, no decision. And Gary Lavelle came on, 2 scoreless innings, picks up the W. Next page. Errors by Madlock Trio Cardinal. 1 double play for each team. Rick Monday with a double. Von Joshua with a triple. Sack hits, 3 of them. 1 sack fly by Russell. And that's it. That's going to do it for us here. So, again, check out my article, How to Create and Edit Teams in MicroLeague Baseball. Scroll down a little bit, look for the season disc section, and you can download the, I think right now it's probably 1976 through 79 on that website, adding them as I complete them. And your other option for more Commodore 64 discs, season discs, and I think there's some other additional downloads over on MicroLeague Baseball Forever. So go ahead and check that site out as well. Until next time, thanks for watching. Keep playing ball, and we'll see you soon. Take care.